Hello everyone, this is DavidViadel23 and welcome to the Mandraus Cave. Today we are gonna be preparing MerMay 2025. Okay, MerMay is an online drawing challenge. I'm gonna be putting all the links so you can have the reference in the show more section down below. Okay, we have this area more or less to draw today. Okay. More or less, I'm gonna be drawing a mermaid. This is not part of the challenge, this is just me trying to explain you more or less what's this about and what do we need to do and where you can find all the information, okay? But for this, I will be drawing a mermaid. Very important, and this is a point I mention in many of my videos. I consider the drawing challenge as a challenge, so the list is out. You will find it in the show more section as well, but I haven't checked it. I don't want to check it. I am not going to check it, so I will read only one prompt per day because that is the extra challenge or the challenge for me, that I have to come up with an idea for the day. Okay, so I'm gonna put here a video that I've done last week about line of action, how to draw line of action, very basic information so you can learn how to do this. You don't need to do many exercises, you don't need to be a pro, an expert in drawing. This is kind of a exercise and a playlist that I'm going to be putting here, a playlist as well, so people who has no idea about drawing, who always thought I will never be able to draw anything, so they can learn, okay? So you can learn as well. So basically, that video I linked first, the line of action video, is going to be very useful for this challenge because the line of action is basically like a line, as the name implies, that we draw the character, let's say, following this line, okay? And you will see this as I'm drawing this video today as well. Let's say, for example, that I want to do, let's do like kind of an S, like this, okay? So this type of S, like a snake, this is going to be my character, where I'm going to be drawing my character. So let's say that I start by doing the head, a big head like this, and then I want to do like a body, and if you see, everything is following this intention, okay, this line of action, okay. MerMay, you can follow as well the official Instagram that is gonna be linked in the show more section as well, MerMay_official. There, this group of artists that they created this event are gonna be sharing information, sharing some of our work. We can tag them on Instagram. Well, if you are gonna be making YouTube videos, you can tag the YouTube videos there as well. So there is like a community, very interesting, and you have a lot of ideas from other people that you're gonna be seeing a lot of work. Okay, so that is very interesting. I like it very much. Last year, MerMay 2024 was my first year participating. I'm gonna be putting the video of my full challenge here. What I've done is draw every day, and later I done here for you guys, for the YouTube channel, a sketchbook tour, so you could see all the drawings. Okay, you will see different approaches when you do a drawing challenge, and not all of these mermaids are gonna be looking similar, okay? You have something more like Disney Little Mermaid, that is basically half person, half fish, and it is the concept and the idea that we have of mermaids. There are mermaids that are more abstract, or they are more animalistic, they are more like monsters. My mermaids in general are more towards that aspect, because if I think about it, if we go into the realm of fantasy and I would say, oh, okay, let's think that the mermaids exist, okay? Let's think about that. Let's see that we are swimming, or we are on a boat or something, and we encounter these species, okay? And basically, I don't think they will be looking, if they were real, I don't think they will be looking like a girl, okay, or like a guy. I think they will be looking more like a dolphin type of texture, or like coral type of texture, like more animal, nature, mystical kind of design, character design, I would say. So in all my drawings, or in most of my mermaid drawings that you will see plenty in my Instagram, on my ArtStation, here on the YouTube channel, even on LinkedIn, everywhere, you will see that kind of my group of mermaids share this aspect. All of them could be in the same universe as creatures, more than half human, half fish. Okay, so in this drawing, for example, we can create the lore and everything. You will see what I mean. Let's say this is like a snake-like, like a eel-like type of body design, and I want to do this kind of loose type of end of tail, okay? Because if we think about it, our mermaid is in the water. We can do a couple of bubbles there. We are just sketching, okay? And maybe I can do one arm here and another arm here. That is gonna be maybe holding something. Maybe it's kind of like a creature, more like it's thick here on the top. This will be the neck and the back, and this will be the arms, okay? In the playlist that I put before on how to learn how to draw, you will see how to create a face, how to create a body. So if this is your first time doing an art challenge, the first time doing MerMay, you can take it as a reference for you to learn. You can watch those videos first, and then you have an idea. And MerMay, as the name indicates, is starting on the 1st of May. It will last for the full month. The list is already out. You can check it, and I will put it down below in the show more section for you if you want to prepare it in advance. But as I said, personally, I want to check one prompt, one word per day, to be able to brainstorm on the morning, for example, while I'm doing other things, while I'm working, and then in the afternoon, when I finish my day, I can do the drawing. Obviously, traditional drawing, digital drawing, on Photoshop, on Procreate, in any kind of software that you want, but as someone who wants to learn, for example, I would invite you and I would encourage you to just take papers, bunch of papers, a sketchbook, a notebook, just a simple paper. Look at this tiny pencil I have here. You can do one with mechanical pencil as well. You can do with color pencil as well. Doesn't matter. Just grab something that you can draw and start practicing. Not the first drawing that you do, maybe when you are sketching and when you are practicing, maybe the final one. With this art challenge, obviously the aim is to, what you are trying to do is gonna be good for the challenge, okay? So try to kind of appreciate that, appreciate the evolution that you need to experience and the practice that you need to experience to be able to see a fully done drawing, and it will go evolving. You can, in time, even do like me, do videos like this and compare. Say, oh, look at this. When I started drawing in 2025, MerMay, this is the challenge I've done, and these are the mermaids I've done. And now is 2030, for example, 5 years later, and look at my evolution. So nice evolution, okay? And look the work of my lines, or look how the color is mixing here and there. So you will see the progress, but for progress you need time, okay? So I don't want to be just talking, so I'm just gonna be drawing. I wanna, she's gonna be holding something. She's gonna be holding something. Let's start creating a little bit of lore for the mermaid while I talk about all of this, okay? So we are gonna have, wanna make it a little bit evil, okay? A little bit fish-like, because obviously it needs to be, for my idea, it needs to be a little bit like this, okay? We can do some lines here to define. something like this. I'm liking it. I'm feeling it like this. And play with the lines. Play with the flow of the character, because the character is inside the water. Okay, so it's gonna be moving, floating around, moving around. It can be very interesting. You don't need to define everything 100%. You can do something like this, and then start filling with fine liner. Okay, but something like this can be interesting. This is a lot of teeth. It's excited looking there, happy. And he's looking at what? He's maybe looking at... It's carnivorous, obviously. They need to be carnivorous because there's a lot of fish there. They could eat coral as well, and like there's other fishes like barracuda, for example. The barracuda eats coral, each coral fish, and because the coral fish is eating coral, some of the corals have a little bit of poison, so eating barracuda is sometimes a little bit tricky, because it could be that the meat is poisonous as well. So think about details to create the concept and to create the world of this character that you are developing, okay? Like we are trying to do here, okay? Let's try to do like a fish, and the fish obviously is dead. Just kill it. Can do like this, the drawings to do these lines here, okay? I like to do kind of the fins here on the side like this, like they are dropping or something, like making it a little bit more fantastic that it should be even like this. Maybe this is very long, like this. Okay, playing again, line of action, playing with the line of action, okay? I just want to make sure that we are focused. Yes, there we are. And I think I'm gonna be adding already fine liner while I talk a little bit about MerMay in general, okay? So MerMay is a challenge created by the same people who created December. Okay, December is as well the drawing challenge during the month of December, and it's about Disney characters. They will give you Disney prompts, and you have to do a drawing like here, but related to Disney, okay? Last year was as well my first time participating. I'm gonna put here the sketchbook too, so you can see all my drawings. You guys know that my style is more cartoony, and I always try to do the comedy, the comic, the cartoony side of the art, and explain it here as well and everything. Tom Bancroft from the Bancroft brothers, it's a famous artist, a famous guy. This is a Disney animation veteran, creator of characters like Mushu from Mulan, and you can follow him in Instagram, check his work on Instagram and his advice. He's advising young artists as well on how to prepare portfolios and things like this. I'm gonna be putting all these links down below in the show more section, so you can just click there, go have a look to their work, and if you like it, just follow them or comment in their post, something like this. We have as well Laura Barger. This is a character and visual developer artist. I know her because she is very famous for drawing pets in Instagram, and as well very comedic, very cartoony, and she has done a number of cards for Lorcana. Lorcana is this game card that is basically around Disney characters as well, from different movies, from different universes, and beautiful, beautiful. And then we have Whitney Paulette. I think she's as well an artist, and basically she's more into toys, animation, as well character design and things like this. She has many Lorcana cards as well, from, I think it's Isma from Cusco, and another one I don't remember at the moment, but follow them. The links are there in the show more section, and have a look to their work. Be pending of that Instagram, because they are going to be sharing a lot of things, okay? I'm going to use 0.05 for today, the Unipin fine liner, as I normally use. Let's start defining what is gonna be the face of the character. As you can see, I'm gonna be following the pattern I have drawn here, the sketch, the doodle I have done first. But look into the drawing and decide what lines are the lines that you want to follow, okay? Because I have a circle for the head, but what if I want to do this shape to create kind of a little bit more animalistic mouth, okay? Like in One Piece, there is one of the Arlong pirates at the very beginning of One Piece. It's called Chu, that has these kind of lips, very thick lips like this. That can be something interesting if we are talking about fish, okay? Like this. And you see, I didn't draw the lips like this, but now looking at the lines I have done, the lines itself are giving me information that I can take, okay? Sometimes when you are drawing something, or when you are looking at somewhere that it has a lot of texture, like the grass, like the floor, like the pattern of your bed sheets, like the pattern of a wall, for example, you can look into that and with your creativity, play with your creativity and try to find shapes, faces, bodies, monsters in those shapes. And this, when you are drawing, it will help you as well to develop more details for the characters, okay? So here I want to do this type of ears that for me, because we are having this hand kind of humanized, is like an ear, but these are like the fins on the normal fish. You see? Something like that. Very nice. Very interesting. Don't be afraid as well of playing with textures to see what we can do later on, okay? The arms, let's make it like he already took a nice bite and he's enjoying his meal. Okay. Okay. I invite you as well to have a look to the rest of the videos. I'm gonna put here a One Piece playlist as well. In the channel here we talk mainly about art. All the videos are about art basically. Half of the channel is One Piece drawings, One Piece theories, One Piece analysis, and reading the episodes, watching what can we discover, trying to discover what this character is going to be doing. And the other half of the channel is videos like this, talking about art challenges, movies that I like, books that I like, artists that I like, and trying to analyze a lot of aspects in art and movies, for example, books, for example. And I invite you to have a look. Have a look to the channel and send some feedback. Feel free to send some feedback, write some comments, and share your opinion. That helps me improve the videos, improve the experience, improve everything, the channel in general, and that can be very nice. Let's do these kind of very plasticky lines like this, and I want to do kind of as I said at the beginning, he's gonna be thicker on the top. It's gonna be thicker on the top like this, and thinner at the bottom, like we are drawing like a barracuda type of creature or like a eel type of creature, okay? And then we need this other line. It's gonna go like this to the front like this. A little bit of kind of concept of crocodile as well, snake. And I always love to do some kind of textures because, again, in nature, the animals like the tigers, they need some kind of texture, some kind of fur, some kind of different colors for camouflage, basically to protect themselves from other predators and to be able to hide as well at night and everything. So there are like the tigers, for example. The tigers, we see the tigers orange and black, but there are different types of gazelles and animals that they are, their prey, their main prey, that they don't see the colors like we see the colors. So those type of animals don't see orange. The orange, they see it as a grayish, greenish. So those animals, when they look at the tiger, they don't see the tiger. They see the texture mixing with the trees and the trunks around, okay? That is something that I discovered recently and I didn't know. Looking nice. Some bubbles to create the effect, okay? Like this, that we are kind of floating in water. We said we will do these kind of details around as well. And I want to do this mane. Like a goldfish or something like that, maybe just on the top. And there are some electric eels as well, that they will have this kind of viscosity around, this kind of protection layer around, and this is kind of a little bit more something like this, and then we can do this like that. You don't even need to close the lines, okay, because this is like thinking like a flame. I have in mind like a flame, that now when I'm gonna be painting a little bit the tones, we will paint the whole thing like it's diluting into water, okay, mixing with the water, for example. Think about the lore. This looks more like a strong guy, because look at the thickness of this body here on the top. Okay, it looks like he's strong. He would swim very fast with this length that he has, like maybe like a shark. Okay, and then he's able to bend, and is carnivorous. Look at the teeth, like pointy teeth like this. Already has the animal captured here, the prey captured, and this is how you do storytelling as well. Okay, you start trying to understand the character. What is the character? Why is he doing this? Why is he looking like this? Okay, you can do it two ways. You can do a drawing randomly and then create a story because you have done these details, or beforehand you can have these points that you want to touch, pointy teeth, electric, carnivorous. And from those prompts, from those guides, you create a character, okay? Here in the channel, we normally do both. Sometimes I already have an idea, a concept, and we do from there. Some other times, I do from... let's do one finger more. Sometimes we do it just directly from the drawing, okay? Both ideas are valid, but so far this is what you will be doing on the 1st of May for MerMay, starting day 1, drawing whichever prompt they're gonna give you, and trying to do this. Sometimes I have to say that sometimes in these art challenges the prompts become a problem. They can give you an object like, well, I don't think they will say sofa, but they may say sofa. And sofa and mermaid. How do you mix sofa and mermaid? So you need to be inventive. And a lot of people sometimes will do just a mermaid sitting on a sofa, and that is valid and that is okay. But I kind of invite you to, twist a little bit the concept, mix, make like a pastiche, like a mixture of ideas from the sofa to create a mermaid, okay? Some aspects or some kind of design or the size or the volume. It can be let's say scientific name of this mermaid is connected to sofa because the shape what he has and the form that it has is blah blah blah. Okay, things like this are interesting when you are creating characters. This is as well the 10-year anniversary of MerMay, and I only participated one because I was more focused in Inktober, that I'm gonna be sharing Inktober videos here as well, so you can see another type of drawing challenge, very interesting as well and very recommendable there. But this is gonna be the 10th year anniversary of MerMay, so I expect a nicer list, a more interesting list, and a more challenging list. If this is the first time that you participate and you see that this is too much for you and you can't figure out what to do with that word, just pick whichever word you want, or just do a normal mermaid drawing and that's it. That's it. Don't complicate yourself, okay? This is not about getting stressed about it. This is just about drawing and getting into drawing again or starting drawing, okay? Colors, I'm saying carnivorous, dangerous, camouflage, things like this. So by carnivorous, for me, I imagine some sort of reds. Maybe this mermaid can be from an area, okay, a volcanic area, for example, let's say, I'm just kind of brainstorming here, okay? I will do a video about how to brainstorm so you are able to easily come up with ideas, okay, like this. So let's say I wanna draw her red because we are talking about barracudas, we are talking about coral, we are talking about carnivorous. She just hunted, the concept of the blood as well and everything, and if she's a hunter, for example, most of the time, like a lion may have the face dirty with blood, for example, even if they're in the water, like the shark, for example, and you need to kind of imply in the character that is going to be camouflaged with the same blood of the character of the prey that she's hunting, for example, okay? And it's a tank, so it's kind of thick here. Let's do these lines. It doesn't need to be anything complicated. This is for you, okay? You can even, I started drawing the challenges, the art challenges many years ago, and I wasn't posting anything, so normally the challenge will be do a drawing and post it. Tag them and we will see the drawing, and you can see drawings of other people. If you don't feel yet confident of, oh my god, I want to post this, or this is good enough to post, you don't have to post it, okay? You just draw, have it on your sketchbook at home, and that's it. I mentioned as well before that this part of the tail was going to be some sort of flame representation, okay, kind of the idea. We can use the reds to do this, a little bit of oranges maybe, a little bit of yellows maybe, okay. Don't paint the whole thing in one color, just kind of separate it with areas, like let's say the part of the face I want to paint like this, and then it's going around and like this. And then, for example, I know already that yellow, for example, works very nice with red because the concept of flames, no? So I can do some other lines here, okay, to define this. I think I have a better yellow. It's a little bit darker. See if I can find it here. Yeah, it's a little bit more tiny, but it's darker, and later the result you see is more golden. I like it because it's more golden. So this, need to think about this kind of arms that we have done to the creature, that it's unnatural, but we are drawing mermaids. We need to think how to include them in the design. We can't just paint it like this and that's it, because it's a little bit out of place at the moment. But what we can do is we take the red and we think, okay, this redness is gonna be like this. So the top of the arm is red because it's connected to the back, and the front, the inside of the arm is yellow because it's like this. Like if you are checking a prawn, for example, the prawns are darker on the top, and then when you open them, the legs and the inside is more pale, more clear, okay, because it's more thin, okay. The protection there in that area is thinner. But you see, like this, the fingers as well. This is humanized type of mermaid, so we are drawing fingers, okay. and the prey is, for example, some sort of purple, poisonous. Purple and green, for me, it represents a little bit the concept of poisonous like this. And I have a nice pink here as well. Let's sharpen it a little bit to do the mouth, the mouth design. Okay. So in this kind of challenge, there are sponsors as well. I've seen Dell, the computer brand, is involved. Wacom is involved as well. I am not sure because I haven't seen it, but when they do this, the meaning is they may give prizes, maybe. I'm not sure about it, and I don't want to confirm anything here because I am not sure, as I said. Me, in my opinion, I am not thinking about, oh my god, I'm gonna join the challenge so I can get a tablet or I can get a computer. No. I'm doing this because I just want to draw, okay? And I advise that you focus in drawing, and there are a lot of top tiers from Instagram that they are artists, professional artists, that they will participate as well, and they win things like this, or tournaments or challenges like this, competitions like this all the time. And you don't want to focus in those things. You want to focus in practice, in learning how to draw, in getting into drawing, in filling your sketchbooks, and don't worry about anything else that is not drawing. If you end up having a very nice design, they select you and you win, congratulations, super cool, and yeah, use the material that is given to you and appreciate the material that is given to you. But don't join only because of that, or don't do the challenge or the drawings only because of that, okay? I'm gonna be using this kind of brown, that is a reddish brown that I love. When I draw my caricatures in my Instagram, that my Instagram is gonna be in the show more section as well, so you can see plenty of drawings that I post every single day there. To draw my caricature, my hair and my beard, I always use this kind of brown reddish from Alpino, okay? I think it kind of shows a very interesting color, and to mix with the reds, it can work very nice. I want to add it even to the MerMay itself, apart from the hair as well, okay? So let's see how this is gonna be looking. I said it at the beginning and I said it again. Don't draw in traditional because I'm drawing in traditional. Draw with whatever you are more comfortable with. You want to do Procreate, do Procreate. You have a tablet at home, do Procreate. You want to do Photoshop, do Photoshop. For me, I enjoy more traditional. I love more traditional drawing, and I want to do it like this because I want to take it easy and I want to chill. Some years I have challenged myself with other drawing challenges, and I have drawn in digital different projects, and that you can find as well on my website, that I'm going to put in the show more section as well, and you can see it there. But to be honest, I want to take it easy. One drawing per day is a lot of work. You need to be constant. Maybe you start drawing the first time doing the challenge, and you do day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. You forgot because you went out with your friends and you forgot. And day 5 you couldn't because you had a lot of homework or a lot of work to do after work and you couldn't do. Maybe day 10 you couldn't do because you are father of a family or mother of a family and you need to take care of your kid and you couldn't do. It's normal. It's normal. So at the beginning, you will need to learn as well how to organize your time to be able to fit the drawing and make maybe a little drawing for the day. Some days you may have only 20 minutes, some days you may have 1 hour, and that will affect as well the quality and the level of your character that you're drawing that day, okay? Nothing wrong about it. All of it is good. All of it is acceptable. The point is that you draw. Again, as I said, the point is that you draw. So, I'm just going to be adding some details here. like this. Okay, a second tone to melt a little bit this pinky red that we have done with the brownish red that we have done here. Okay, like this, like a little bit like a flame. Okay, like floating flame, like this. As you can see, nothing crazy, nothing perfect, or everything like this. Nice. I wanna do obviously a little bit of blood here because she is been already biting. A little bit of blood floating as well, even in the bubbles. Like this. Nice, nice. And as well, I like to add a little bit of dark, a little bit of black to my colors to kind of deepen a little bit the aspect of the whole drawing. And that is what I'm gonna do. That is what I'm gonna do now. Okay. With the Polychromos Faber-Castell that I absolutely love and I've been using for almost all my videos. Okay, let's sharpen it a little bit as well. Okay, that should be good. Feel free to ask any question, okay? MerMay related, One Piece related, any kind of art related, drawing tips from the other videos as well. Anything that you want to ask, just put it in the comment section, and I am more than happy to answer anything. Something very beautiful about MerMay that I haven't seen in other art challenges is that they will do, most probably like last year, live videos on Instagram. Maybe Laura or maybe Whitney or even Tom, they are saying, okay, I'm gonna be live from this time to this time, maybe half an hour, 1 hour, talking about the prompt from today, or even drawing, or I'm gonna invite an artist to the live session and I'm gonna be drawing with the artist, with one artist, random artist or famous artist or from Disney or from I don't know. This happened last year and I could join some of these live sessions. They don't get very crowded, so you are just on your Instagram watching the live on the story, I think it is, and I love those things because the artists, they give you insight from industry. Maybe they are working in a comic place, in an animation studio, in a, I don't know, film studio, and it is very nice. And it is something very inspiring for me as an artist, as a creative, to see people moving around and doing things, okay? So if you have the opportunity, and they do it again this year, join because I think it is good, and you can learn many things from this. Sometimes as well they invite previous winners that they will choose obviously a winner, a second prize, third prize, and they will say, oh, for us this guy was our favorite. Because this specific drawing or because these two specific drawings. And sometimes they bring as well these people from previous years, and it's nice to see the work of other artists that they won previously in 2024, 2023, 2022, okay? Let's do... Tag people. If you are going to be posting it like me, I'm going to be posting it. Tag them, tag MerMay. If you are taking references or inspiration from an artist, let's say I'm inspired with One Piece and my drawing is going to be related to One Piece, as I said before, take as well, tag some One Piece fan Instagrams, because we like to see those things. We are always, commenting and trying to find artists and follow artists and things like this. That is beautiful. Normally, European time, they used to do it last year around 5, 6, 7, depend of the day. They will say it probably on the Instagram. That's why I put everything down there, so you can follow all these accounts, these 3-4 accounts, and see all the updates that they are gonna be doing. Don't take it too seriously, the prompt, the list, and if, as I said, there is a very weird prompt that you don't know what to draw and it is crazy and it's driving you crazy, just do something else. Do whatever you do, whatever you want to do, just do a drawing, okay? And I done it all the time. Every year there is 1, 2, 3 prompts that I say I don't like it. I don't like it, or I don't want to draw this now. I'm just gonna try to reinvent the concept, or do something different, or just do my own prompt. Okay, and that's okay as well. That's okay as well. We are not working in a studio that you need to follow the pitch. You need to follow the prompt, yes or yes. We are just practicing here. Okay. So feel free as well to comment. What do you think about this creature? If we can even name the creature, okay? And it's looking nice. I think it's missing a little bit of orange, most probably. In my videos, I don't worry too much about the length when I'm drawing, because I just want to make sure to show you the reality. We have a false impression of how long it takes to do something. Specifically in drawing, I'm talking here, but this is in general for everything, okay? With Instagram, with YouTube, with other social medias and everything, specifically with shorts, we see that a drawing is like boop, 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 and in 3 seconds, in 10 seconds, I have a full finished drawing, and I need to do something else. And I'm creating drawings every day. Most of these drawings created every day are only done with challenges. Normally, an artist, if you are trying to start your own Instagram, your own YouTube, you have a pool of material already created. You have folders, you have sketchbooks with a lot of drawings, and slowly you are gonna be posting them. Because life is life, and as I said before, maybe you are too busy today and too busy tomorrow, or you went on holidays to visit your family to another country, for example, and you can't draw, or you can't draw specific things that you wanted to draw, but you can schedule the things. You can just draw, for example, multiple drawings for challenges, for Instagram, for everything. You can do multiple drawings, take pictures, organize your schedule, and say, I'm gonna be posting this tomorrow at 7. I'm gonna be posting that one the day after at 10. And you have your own kind of a schedule going on. It doesn't need to be something that is gonna create a stress, or it's gonna bother your day. Okay, this is something to try to enjoy. So try to enjoy it, actually, basically. Okay. I liked how it gave this kind of a little bit more vivid type of tone to the red here. Okay. More fiery, like this. I'm happy with this. I'm very happy with this. Now what I'm gonna do, what I recommend you to do as well all the time, is to, not this one, but this one. Again, we take the fine liner. We have been working on top of the drawing. Obviously, the line is being a little bit more down because we have been drawing on top. Now we should redraw some of the points to show a little bit more of the character, okay, or to define some details that we didn't define before. Only by doing one eye you can see the difference with only one eye, okay? And if you think this is too thin, like maybe I'm thinking this is a little bit too thin for now to do the redrawn, just feel free to take another one thicker, or use multiple sizes to do different areas. You see, like the mouth is gonna be like this, and this part, take it very easy, no rush, no need to rush, because you don't want to mess something that you have been drawing already for 1 hour, let's say, okay? Nothing happens if you mess it up, because this is the reality of the drawings. But just try to do like this, slowly, like this. Okay. I hope this information is nice and you kind of take it as a good reference for you to learn kind of processes like, okay, I'm gonna be consistent, I'm gonna be drawing every day, I'm gonna be trying to do this, and yeah, I mean, we all need to start somewhere, and the art challenges that we find online, like MerMay, like Inktober, like Alethrion challenge. I'm gonna be sharing sketchbook tours on the show more section, and you can see many different type of character and many type of challenges I've been doing during this couple of years. And feel free to join them all, and feel free to ask me if there is one that you are not sure about how to get the information, or you don't know where to follow them or something like that. Just drop me a message there in the comment section, and let's open conversation, okay? Let's do this tiny bit, and we can modify this like this, you see? And even now, what I could do is paint a tiny bit more this in red, even with this one that is a little bit stronger, and try to do this. You are working with Photoshop, for example, you could now overlap the arm with this, and maybe eliminate a little bit of this darkness there. But we are traditional, this is totally valid for our practice for today, okay? The line like this, and as you can see, my concept of mermaid is more like a monster, like a creature, like something that if you will find in nature, you are not gonna be wanting to sing to the mermaid or to capture the mermaid. You just want to run, you just want to escape. Like if you find a shark while you are swimming, you just want to escape from there. So that is a little bit the idea of my mermaids, to basically make them more animalistic will be, okay, like this. I want to see your drawings as well, so feel free to, if you are sharing it on Instagram or here on YouTube, tag me as well, and I can see what you have been drawing, and yeah, we can analyze it as well and talk about some ideas that, oh, the lore of the character, how it's gonna be, and all these things as well. So I'm more than happy to just open conversation and art related anytime. Even the bubbles that he's breathing, I want them make it a little bit bloody like this, okay? It doesn't have a bad face like a bad character, it's just the environment is like a lion. It doesn't mean that the lion is bad because he's eating this animal or that other animal, or even people, you know. It's just an animal. It's trying to eat. It's trying to feed and be alive as well. So I could have gone more into seeing if it is gonna be a bad guy, like for a cartoon movie. We are doing a movie and it's gonna be a bad guy. Yes, we could have changed the eyes to make the eyes more evil. For example, like a Scar in Lion King, for example, or like Mushu, like we are talking about Tom Bancroft here, no? Mushu from Mulan is a dragon, is using this type of reds, but he's not a bad or a dangerous dragon. He's a very clumsy guy, very silly, very funny, very tiny and everything. So when you are creating a character, have all those aspects in mind to see what is the character telling you, or what extra story I can give to the character, okay? Maybe you are gonna be doing drawings like this, okay? And day 1 character plus day 3 character plus day 20 character from our MerMay. I like them so much that I'm gonna do a mini comic or a mini story with them together, and then you have something fantastic coming from this project. You have extra project coming from this project, okay? So I encourage you to participate. I encourage you to draw non-stop and try to do things like this, because at the end of the day and at the end of the challenge, you are gonna look at it and you're gonna say, wow, this is looking great, okay? I think I finished. I'm just gonna erase a little bit of this pencil details just for the sake of having it a little bit more clean, but I don't normally do it. I like to leave the lines so you can see that this is a traditional drawing and you can see that there is life underneath the character. Okay, I should do a little bit here. Okay, something like this. Yeah, I like it. And just for the eye there. Like this. And like this. I think we are done for today. Let's sign, okay? And as I said, all the links in the show more section. Just get a sketchbook or take some paper from your printer. Take a pencil, take a pen, take some colors, just put it on a sachet like I have, like one plastic sachet or whatever, or just put it on a corner, on a mug, or in a glass or something, and join these challenges, because this is very nice. This is very nice. Watch the other videos that I put you as a reference, so you can see what you might expect of the challenge, what you may see at the end of the challenge, how many drawings you may have at the end of the challenge, and let's do this, okay? Let's sign. This is DavidViadel23, DavidViadel23. You can say it as you want, and this is the Mandrago's Cave. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed this kind of preparation for MerMay 2025 that it's starting in 2 weeks' time. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye.